Hello guys, so I'll be taking you on how to create an order on Supermarket Place. So then the first thing is to access the marketplace. Then a prompt will appear for you to input the access token. The access token came alongside your private key and your MetaMask wallet, which was sent to your email. So you just have to copy the access token out, then paste into the box, and then you can gain access. So once you log in, alright, so we are logged in. So the next thing to do now is to connect our MetaMask wallet. This MetaMask wallet was provided by the team, so do not send any funds to it. Now the first thing we are going to do is get Matic and get T tokens. So once we click on those, it will take a little minute for those tokens to appear, and then the next thing we want to do is to create an order. So we click on order, and then we go to those and select what we want. So we selected the solution provider. So for the solution provider, I will be picking, now we have solutions, data, compute, and storage providers. Now for the first one, which is the solutions provider, I want to pick the hosting launcher as the solution provider. Then I'll proceed to data provider afterwards. Good, so it has been imputed. Now for our data provider, I'm selecting from the marketplace. So I want to select the demo static website. Alright, that's been added. Now there's a chance that you can add your own work or you can get from the marketplace. So all I've been doing so far has been to add from the marketplace, which the ones that are available. Now for the compute provider, there are no options to add yours, so you can only get from the marketplace. Now there are only 4 options available. I just have to pick the first one because they're all the same. So I'll add. Alright, I think, okay, let's add the one under the last one. That's the number 1. So since they're all the same, now the next thing to do is to add the storage provider. So there's only one storage provider, so I'll just add that immediately and proceed to clear the order. So the total T is 3.3 T. Now this, I'll download this. So I confirm the order. Right now the next thing to do is to generate the passphrase which I will use to access this order after it has been processed. So after reading the warning signs, I click on and I check on the box and then proceed with the order. Now the order is loading, so it will take a minute for MetaMask to pop up, and so I can confirm the transaction in my MetaMask. Now this transaction will cost testnet Matic. So now while the transaction is waiting, I just want to quickly say that your testnet Matic is provided in the marketplace when you click get Matic. Now for you to add this network to your MetaMask, there is a tutorial on the website on how to add this. It is easy to do. You have visual help, visual aids on how to add this to your MetaMask. So once you've added this, you can switch your MetaMask to the Mumbai network, where you can proceed with the transactions. Also, another warning is please do not send any funds to the testnet wallet. Do not send any real funds to the testnet wallet. So right now the confirmation button is all blue, so I'll click on it right now so that the order can be completed. So let's wait. Okay, So the order has been placed, and we just will have to wait for some minutes for the order to start processing, and then you can see what we've created. Now it's processing, so it's take a little minute for it to be done. So let's wait and see how it goes. Now, a review on this page is that it takes quite some time for this last phase of processing the order to occur. It takes quite a lot of time. So I assume it's because this is testnet, and maybe when the mainnet is live, where the processing time will be slower. So we just have to wait a little bit further and a little bit more for the order to confirm. So our order has been created. Now the next thing to do is to access the order we've created. So we're going to my mailbox where I pasted the passphrase. So we'll click on get results, and then I'll input that passphrase into that box and get the result. So this is the result of what we've created. So I have to copy out the private key, so for safety purposes, and I'll paste it in my email box as well before we proceed. So once that's pasted, we can proceed back to the marketplace to view the order we created. Alright, send. Right. Let's go back to the marketplace and click on the domain right there. So the domain opens to this page, and we have create room, we have join chat room. Now I want to create a new room, so I'll click on create room and I'll input the room name. So I'm using my name, so my name. Alright, so then the username Virgin Lawrence. Alright, so let's create the room. Now these are important passwords, passphrase, and the URL. So I have to copy those and input somewhere so that they will be safe. Now for anyone that wants to join this my chat box I've created, they will need the password. So I will also paste that to my mailbox. Alright, so I'm taking my time so I don't mix things up. So I pasted. Alright, so I'll just take my time to separate this so that they can be read properly. Okay. Alright, so we'll go back to the Super Marketplace and start chatting. So this is basically what I've created. This is Mr. Lawrence room. Now I'm the only one in this room, so unless someone else has the password before they can join here, so there's super privacy, and the passphrase that I saved earlier can be used to delete all the conversations within this chat. So I am the only one that have access to that, and so I have the access to delete the whole conversation. Only I have that access. So I'll just input some things into the chat box and send to show that it actually works. Now this is like the third or fourth orders I've tried creating on the testnet network, and so far there haven't been any problem, except the waiting time that it takes for the processing to occur.
Now, it takes a long time for most of the order to finally process and completely. So that's all.